Well, this has certainly been a year like no other. So much uncertainty leading to a lot of extra anxiety. Then you throw in the holidays and now we've got a buildup of stress. And it's not just an emotional issue. It can really take a toll on your physical health as well. Joining us this morning to talk about blood pressure, stress, and the holidays is daytime cardiologist Dr. Shobha. And Dr. Shobha, great to have you back on the show. Good morning, Dr. Shobha. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, good morning. How are you doing?
We are good. We're good. I was just talking about how, what an incredible, crazy year of 2020, and then you throw on the holidays, and I know so many people are dealing with so much stress right now.
I think so. There is so much more stress added to the holidays this year as compared to the past years. It's unbelievable what people are going through.
And of course, that takes a direct hit on their overall physical health.
Unfortunately, both physical and mental health suffer so much in these times, especially this year.
So what can we do? What are some of the warning signs that some of this stress is taking a negative toll on our health?
I think, one of the two things that I want to address today is, our blood pressures and our blood sugars. Because when we are stressed out, we are not taking care of ourselves. And I tell you, they call high blood pressure the silent killer for a reason. Because people don't have any symptoms when the blood pressures go up. Same thing with blood sugars. Your sugars may be going high, you may have underlying diabetes and not even know it. And in the meantime, your blood pressure and your blood sugars have already started to take a toll on your insides.
So when we're talking about our blood pressure, is there any, you mentioned there's really no symptoms, there's no real sign, nothing we should look for that says, maybe I should get my blood pressure checked?
I think there are signs, but by then you've had blood pressure for a long time. You may have headaches, you may just feel tired. But by then, you've had blood pressure for a while. I think if you can check your blood pressure, in these days there are gadgets at home that, they're not that expensive. And if Christmas is coming up and you want to gift somebody something, give them a blood pressure monitor so that you can check your blood pressures. You want to keep your pressures less than 120/80. That is the normal blood pressure. If your blood pressure stays above 130/90 all the time, you've already got high blood pressure. The sad part is that we can control our blood pressures with what we do. For example, the processed foods is the biggest source of our salt intake. And most people say, oh, I use kosher salt, I use sea salt. Well, all that is salt. And they say, I don't add much salt to my food, but if you're eating a lot of breads and cheese and processed foods and preserved meats, by golly, you've got your salt intake all the way up there. And on top of it, if you're drinking a lot of caffeine, and in these days of the corona pandemic, if you're just stuck indoors and getting into a lot more alcohol than you usually are doing, that will also contribute to your blood pressures. And unfortunately, what I've seen is some people in trying to protect themselves from the corona are taking a lot of over-the-counter supplements that may not be FDA regulated. And some of them may have ingredients that can cause your blood pressure to go up. So I would like for you all to just look upon the internet about the side effects of some of these over-the-counter supplements that you're taking and make sure that they do not interact with some of the prescribed medicines that you already are on and that they do not cause your blood pressure to go up. Also watch for things like sleep apnea because people are gaining a lot of weight in these pandemic times. They're not getting out there and exercising. They're gaining weight and getting into sleep apnea. And sleep apnea is a hidden cause of high blood pressure. Of course, there are serious causes for why blood pressure can stay up and go up. But there are a lot of other things that we do to our own bodies that can make our blood pressures and blood sugars go up. And so much of that has to do just with our diet, our exercise, and our emotional stress.
Man, those are some really good things that you mentioned, especially with those supplements, because I do know a lot of people that are saying, I'm just going to take as much as I can right now in an effort to try to hold off on the pandemic, but that can be really dangerous.
One other thing I want to bring up is this stress issue. When they come to my office, they say, "Oh, I'm just stressed here because I came to your office. My blood pressure is good at home." But think about it. If I make your blood pressure go up or your doctor makes your blood pressure go up, then by golly, how much is your spouse making your blood pressure go up? How much is the traffic making your blood pressure go up? How much is the news making your blood pressure go up? So your blood pressure is more than likely staying high quite often. So, I don't want us to make excuses about why our blood pressure is high. I just want us to take proactive steps to control our stress, control our diet, and be happy. And especially around the time of these holidays, the less stressed you are, the better off you can be.
All right. Well, always great to talk with you, Dr. Shobha. Thank you so much for your information this morning.
Take care.
All right, we'll give everybody a website too. If you would like more, you can go to www.heart.org for more information, or you can call that number right there on your screen.